You could not relax for 1 second this game. Real Madrid against Bayern Munich in the Champions League. It's football at the highest level possible. It wasn't just about football, by the way. This was total chaos. I'm gonna show you why this was football at the highest level, why it was chaotic. We saw Kylian Mbappe versus Michael Olise. We saw Harry Kane, Vinicius Jr., Manuel Neuer. A lot happened. It was. We're gonna talk about the stats a little bit later, but let me tell you this: from the very first minutes of the match, we saw Bayern Munich not being scared of Real Madrid at all. They played an away game at Bernabeu, but the way they played, they didn't fear them at all. They tried to create chances. They got a really good chance, didn't score it, and we could see Real Madrid react. And that is something they are already used to. They are experienced. So we saw it with Carlo Ancelotti's Real Madrid against Man City. We saw them reacting, and that's what they tried to do against Bayern Munich as well, which was interesting because they played a home game. Now let's look at the stats. If you look at the overall stats, the whole match, it's quite balanced. 48% possession for Real Madrid and 52% possession for Bayern Munich. A little bit higher XG, expected goals, for Bayern Munich. And what's quite interesting about the stats is the big chances and the big chances missed, because Real Madrid had 3 big chances missed. And football fans, you and I, we saw Bayern Munich dominating in Spain in an away game against Real Madrid. But it's some people, I heard a few content creators say that Real Madrid got demolished by Bayern Munich, which isn't true. If you got demolished, it's still 2 goals. Should Bayern Munich should they score? Should they have scored at least one more goal? Yes. But should Real Madrid have scored at least one more goal? Yes. Now let's take a look at this picture, because this one is really interesting. This one shows you how tense, the high intensity of this match and the danger both teams were causing. Because the moment you lost the ball, especially in midfield, within seconds, it would turn into a chance. That's why I'm showing you this one. Harry Kane played, obviously. This was in the second leg, but you were not safe and you had to survive. Both teams, it goes both ways. Now, I'm quite curious about the stats of the players. Let's talk about Bayern Munich first. 4-2-3-1 formation. Big shout out to their coach, Vincent Kompany. He's a mastermind. He is a mastermind. Only Ta and Leimer, they have 6.8 out of 10, 6.6 out of 10. Yeah, I would agree with it. All the others, let me talk about Pavlovic, by the way. He keeps Goretzka out of the starting 11 for a reason. He's a baller. Underrated player. No one really notices him, but he's a baller for real. They came to the Bernabeu, to Madrid, not fearing their opponent at all, and it showed. And the star boy of the whole pitch, not only Bayern Munich, is Michael Olise. 8.5 out of 10. He was the best player on the pitch by far. And I should also talk about the second best player, Manuel Neuer, 8.3 out of 10, because he was amazing. He helped Bayern Munich not conceding more goals than the one they conceded from Kylian Mbappe. I'm gonna keep it short and briefly. Those 3 attackers, amazing ballers. And I can remember I saw a few plays, not just one, where it went fluent, one-touch passing, fast decisions, confidence, beautiful to watch. Wow. But then, this right here is Real Madrid. 2-0 down, and they still managed to score that goal. Also because one player, he got subbed on, which is Jude Bellingham. And a big shout out to Trent Alexander-Arnold, because his assist was magical, was beautiful. His vision, crazy. Good goal by Kylian Mbappe. And his his attempt was almost saved by Manuel Neuer. That's why he's the second best player on the pitch. Got the MVP award as well, and I wouldn't even argue it. No, I wouldn't even argue with it. Vinicius Junior. Let me tell you something about him. He was dangerous, but he fell on the ground too quickly, and he was busy with doing other stuff. I think he's a baller, such an amazing player, but the energy he puts into him trying to get a penalty, him being busy with the referee, he should put his energy, all of his energy, into creating chances, being dangerous, because every right back struggles against him. Doesn't matter who the right back is, who the opponent is, they struggle against Vinicius Jr., and he needs to work on his finishing because he got a free opportunity, a given opportunity, and he didn't score the goal, which he should have scored. Although it's against Manuel Neuer, he should have scored that goal. Like I said, it's still Real Madrid in the Champions League, 2-0 down. They scored the important 1-2, Kylian Mbappe. It was a really important one. You know what, guys? This is where it gets dangerous because although a lot of football fans saw Bayern Munich, a Bayern Munich that proved how strong they are outside of their Bundesliga, they proved it. They are here, dangerous. You should fear them. True. But it's still Real Madrid. It's 1-2, only one goal difference. Although it will be an away game for Real Madrid, they don't care about playing an away game. They don't care about playing in the Bayern Munich stadium, Allianz Arena, I think, Allianz Stadium. They don't care at all. They're experienced. We're talking about Real Madrid here. So this will be a crazy matchup, chaotic again. You know the feeling where you really need to go to the toilet, but you're just scared to miss out on anything. Although it's 10 seconds, 15 seconds, you're just scared, so you just don't go. That's how I experienced this match last night. Now, this is why the Champions League is different. Look at this goal, Luis Diaz. What an attack. Crazy. Could have been defended better by Real Madrid, but the way Bayern Munich, the way they scored it, it was lethal. Lethal. And one thing about this match being played, at the highest level, football at the highest level, is you don't control games like these. You just don't control your opponent because these are European giants. You just survive. You just survive because you will give away chances. We saw it with Real Madrid giving away chances from to Bayern Munich and the other way around. So that's eventually going to happen. That's what we saw. And the craziest part, guys, and this is something I'm going to promise you because of the highest level they showed us, this tie is not over. It is far from over. We're going to enjoy another leg for sure. And I'll see you next week.